Woo. See what I got to deal with here?
Yeah, this is awesome.
Ready?
Yeah. Nice hit. That is cool.
That's how you get her done.
$27.
Okay.
I'm on it.
You got to have your proper, whatever this is called. Oh, for gosh sakes.
I don't know. What's it called?
I don't know.
But it's got to be proper.
Proper dealio. This is goofy, guys. I'm not going to lie. Okay.
Ready? That hit, yeah.
Oh, for God's sakes. There, now we're recording. Oh boy, I got excited.
Premature
I know.
ejaculation.
It happens.
To the best of us.
We golden?
It's because you were holding your breath. Yes, golden. Nice. Just at shoulder height.
Okay, ready? Ready? Yeah, kind of. This is goofy to shoot this thing. You should probably record it. It's probably pretty funny.
Here, let me get your camera.
Okay.
If you could stop the recoil, you would see your impacts, dude. Ready?
Yeah.
Sending it.
Isn't that fun?
That's crazy.
That is weird, isn't it? Oh.
How?
No, we do something.
Whatever
I don't
it
know
is,
what
it
they
is.
are right now. It's more of a
Bunch of old fogies out here droning in.
Oh, really?
Down into it.
What do you got to do full time then? Or do you do,
farm stuff.
yeah.
Self-reliant.
You're good to bring your feet over if you need to, man. Green light. Hit. Give me a few of those. Those are nice.
Seems like it's more spread out, like rather than even Bismarck is more spread out.
That thing really ejects rounds, buddy.
What we designed it for.
I like that.
I don't even know where downtown was. Kind of driving around, we ran into some other.
Oh yeah. I don't even need to say hit anymore.
Then it went somewhere else. Everything's pretty big. Then it was Walmart. Even the aisles.
Ready?
Yep. Now just work that bolt real slow. I want to see this ejection. This Rambo ejection system. Yeah, it just throws them right out, man. Get out of there! The get out ejectors.
Standing.
Oh yeah.
Ready?
Uh-huh. More slow. Oh!
Was that too
Alright.
fast?
No, it's fine. I'm
I'll
just
do it
being I'm
again.
just
Here,
being
look,
obnoxious.
I'll put an empty in.
Okay. Let's do it like super turbo slow motion.
You got it. Okay.
Like right when you get towards the back there. Yep.
You asked for it.
It really throws them out. That's just cool. I like that. I like it when it does that part. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How you doing? You gonna make it or what?
Oh, dude, my neck and my back. My neck and my back.
Wussy, 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 wussy.
I gotta have some backup.
Some backup ammo?
Well, there's 3 rounds left for that box.
I'm ready, man.
Hang on.
Night Force has that map pricing, right? On their stuff.
I don't know, do they?
Yeah. But when the plan. When they sell their mounts,
That was left it right edge, wasn't it?
I can't even see nothing.
more money.
Oh, that was right over the head. Yeah, it's hard. That wind's blowing you around, man.
It's not
Some Nosler 129s. That should
trophy
be
grade, man.
trophy grade. Well, you're going to win a trophy for this. I can guarantee that. A homie trophy.
Okay, yeah. Is this to prove your...
So this is a lightweight rifle, is what we're demonstrating.
And this is the not even the ultralight tactical. This is the light tactical.
Yeah, and there's like, yeah. So you're
I'm
gonna,
not a big man.
so you're gonna shoot it homie style or what?
Well, I could rest it on my arm and do it.
Yeah, dude. And you got to hit that target at 600 or whatever it is there, okay?
549.
Yeah, that's what we're going for. Oh yeah. Now you got to say some homie type stuff.
That's probably not gonna happen.
No. We'll introduce ourselves. See?
You need me behind the camera, or is it?
No, I think we're golden, bro. You want to come in behind us? You can poke your head up in between everybody, like a gopher.
Like a gopher.
I'm gonna push you up. Here, you gotta center you.
Hey, Rex here.
Mark here. Mark LeCue.
Drew Foster.
Hey, we're trying out these Axial Precision rifles out in the field today a bit. We got to run this Rebel silencers setup. Kind of an interesting setup, very affordable. We did get a lot of trigger time just to getting used to how the rifles feel. We didn't push it out to super long range, but we did get a good feel for how they recoil and just how everything works, getting weapons familiarization with this particular platform. And we had a lot of fun.
Yeah. This little can that. Do you want to plug where you're from, or?
Yeah,
Because this thing's pretty. I mean, for 250.
yeah.
With 4 baffle stacks, and it really does run really nice. And breaking it down is super easy. Having the ability to shorten and lengthen your
The modularity.
yeah.
Even with that first
blast chamber.
that first blast chamber, it like takes the poop right out of it. So
It
that's
really
kinda neat.
does.
But yeah, I tell you what, these things are fun to shoot because if you miss, you pretty much know that it was like you that missed. You know what I mean?
Which is humbling.
Because if you slow down and aim and have all your stuff worked out, they seem to be pretty good shooters. Yeah, so.
What do you think of the boat design? We talked a little bit about it.
It's interesting to see it in action. What I really thought was cool, and I actually do like how you got your bolt release in there too, or what do you call that deal?
Yep.
The bolt.
The bolt
Side
removal.
bolt release.
I don't know if you guys can see that deal, but we got double ejectors. So if you're being ginger, opening up your bolt and you pull that back, them empties fly out of there, pretty much guaranteed.
Yep.
There ain't none of this kind of just fall off the side or get stuck in there, which I hate, because sometimes you run a little bit slow, depending on what you're doing.
Especially as we get older.
Yeah, and in your operational environment of being old and crusty. But I like that feature a lot. As we've seen in one of the first uploads when we're shooting these things in the range, indoors, on paper, they shoot straight. So that's good. And the reasons why they shoot straight are something we're going to do in the full comprehensive review coming out here after a little while. So stay tuned for that deal. This is just kind of a teaser out on the range, shooting these things and having fun. But, actually, I'm pretty pleased so far. I think these are pretty cool, man. And, there's a lot of interesting design characteristics. It's not a conventional thread situation. You want to go over that real quick?
Yeah, so the problem with most barrel to receiver interfaces is that they rely on threads for alignment, and threads are the worst way of aligning two surfaces. So basically we have our patent pending technology that aligns the barrel with the receiver better than threads can align the barrel with the receiver, but we also utilize the strength of threads to hold the barrel to the receiver. So gunsmiths will go to no end to indicate in a barrel and cut threads when you only have 30% engagement. It means the barrel could be out by several thousandths of an inch, 10 thousandths of an inch. Due to our tenon system inside these, it eliminates all misalignment, or vast majority of the misalignment of the barrel to receiver interface.
And we basically proved that because we took a USO optic that we had on a different rifle, on a 243, brought it out here into the field, had never been on either one of these guns. We slapped it on our light carbon fiber, and if we'd have left the mills alone, we'd have been smacking steel first rounds off of
so it's
540.
Everything's just in alignment with the bore.
Yep.
And that makes it very easy to switch equipment over, because it's pretty close to right on.
Yeah.
Another thing too I noticed is like shooting groups with it and just shooting, today. A lot of times when you disturb the lay of the rifle, or when the rifle gets hot or gets cold, you'll notice some kind of shift in where the group is at, until on a lot of rifles, them threads got to heat up to where they really get tight, and then it'll really start to perform. But these things are very consistent in their performance. If you're shooting a certain size group, it'll maintain that, and when you start off and when it gets really hot, it doesn't seem to have any significant degree of shift that I could discern yet in the testing. But I'm going to do a lot more shooting on paper too, just to verify all the different, how the ammo performs, give some recommendations on ammo. But I mean, it seems like everything we're shooting out of it seems like it's shooting halfway straight. So yeah, it's interesting design. There's some other cool things that are going on here with the design. We'll cover that more. We're going to do a podcast show, so listen to the Rex Reviews podcast, www.rexreviews.org. Listen, we're going to interview both these guys this afternoon, and then we're going to barbecue, so stay tuned for lots of fun times. It's going to be awesome.
Thank you so much for having us out.
Yeah,
thanks
it was
for letting
awesome.
us shoot too. This
Thanks
is a great
a lot, Rex.
location.
Yep, rock and roll, guys.
All
We'll
right.
catch you on the flip side. Let's do it.
All right, sending. Boy, I didn't
Hit?
Yeah,
I heard something.
I lost. I lost target. Okay, there we go.
Can you kind of see it in here? What
Yeah.
we're doing? I don't know if it's picking that up. Oh, there we are. See? Look at that.
That's crazy. Okay, reload.
This encourages a proper shooting position, by the way.
Well, yeah, because if you could stop the recoil, you would see your impacts too. Ready?
Yeah.
Sending it.
Isn't that fun?
That's crazy.
That is weird, isn't it?
That is. I love the fact that you can even zoom in further. Oh, that's it right there. That's the max.
That's what I use for getting my crosshair footage, see?
That is nice.
It's weird how they can charge so much for tires.
Howdy.
Howdy. We're here for. See, I don't do this.
No, it's cool. So I'll talk to you.
Okay, so Rex Reviews.
Yeah, yeah.
You do your thing, and we do our things. We got in contact with you.
Introduction might help too.
Oh, come on.
This is all going in there, by the way,
Is it?
because
That's
it's
awesome.
hilarious.
I'm Mark LeCue with Axial. You guys background. Yeah, that's good.
Only the parts where we like hit it right between the eyes is going in there.
Yeah.
But this part will,
We'll just throw everything.
the bloopers video.
Yeah.
yeah, right? The raw footage.
Well, I'm Mark LeCue with Axial Precision Rifles. We're here with, I brought my boss, Drew Foster.
How you guys doing?
I'm meeting up with Rex from Rex Reviews, TiborasaurusRex. I don't know where you got that. I love the name though. And we found each other just kind of hit it off online, like a dating service that went bad.
Yeah. I was actually scared when he came up because I didn't know how beautiful he would be,
Yeah.
but it's so far okay.
And anyway, Axial Precision, new company, been at this game for development-wise for about 4 years, putting together precision rifles. Our goal was to make a precision rifle for long-range hunting that had all the attributes, accuracy-wise, of a bench gun, but the reliability that could be dependent on in adverse conditions all over the world, from snow and ice, you know, up for the sheep hunters and everything, and then the Kazakhstan, you know, doing all the ibex.
Chehubastan?
Like
what?
Yeah, Chehubastan.
Quit talking foreign languages.
And anyway, we wanted to put together a field reliable rifle that had the accuracy of a bench rest gun. So we had to figure out a way to get tolerances where they were important and loosen up tolerances where they weren't important. And so what we did is we developed the Axial Convergence series rifle. The action is all ours. We're looking at patents on the action and the barrel and action lockup, and we put together a number of configurations. We have a Himalayan version, which is our ultralight for just packing all day long. It runs in at about 6 3/4 pounds, carbon fiber barrel, carbon fiber stock, the whole works. And then we have an Altera version, which is a steel barrel of the Himalayan, gives you a little bit more weight in that 7.5 to 9 pound range, depending on your configuration. And then we do the kind of the tactical version, and we do a light tactical and a heavy tactical, and the tactical version is the Arid, and we run those anywhere from 20 pounds basically into the 16 pound range, but of course you can get them heavier, longer, bigger, whatever you want. And so the ultralight tactical, which is what I have here, is one of our lightweight guns that we thought we'd put together in hopes that it would appeal to you know, contract specifications, police, law enforcement, not so much military because it's too light. This gun weighs in between 9 and 12 pounds depending on the optic you put on it. And so it doesn't quite meet the mil-spec standards with 16 3/4, and so this is our lightweight for guys who really want the tack drive and accuracy of a heavyweight gun, but they have to pack it around up mountains, up hills, up floors, flights of stairs, things like that. And so carbon fiber proof barrel, convergence, short action, obviously bottom metal for M5 for detachable boxes that you can get in any configuration from 5, 10, I don't know if they make a 20 for it or not, but anyway. And again, the configuration as a package as these come, if you get the full-blown package, you get the case, you get an optic of your choice, depending on if you're smart about what you're choosing, which we try and encourage people to be. And you get the rifle, you get the optic, you get the load data, so that you know what this particular gun, your particular rifle, really enjoys to shoot. We guarantee all of our rifles to half minute with premium ammunition. Any premium ammunition you want to buy if you have to. So, you know, steel case stuff probably ain't gonna cut it with us for that, but it might. We just,
No wolf.
No wolf.
Oh, come on.
And so anyway, this is the light tactical Arid, and then we have the heavy tactical Arid, which,
Watch out for that death blossom.
yeah, which all the way from Europe. And the heavy tactical is more of our mil-spec kind of standard weight wise. It comes in a similar configuration to the ultralight. It does have a carbon fiber stock, but there's a little bit more weight and heft to it because of the adjustability that you add to the gun. Again, any configuration for length of barrel that you want. If you want, you know, the 16s all the way up to about 32 inches, you know, for guys who are real serious about PRS and things like that. But again, similar configuration. With the guns and the design, we basically created an asymmetrical action, which means there's a small oval in the front of it that as you're moving forward and the recoil lugs are in the long axis of the oval, and as you lock the gun down into battery, it hits the short axis of the oval, so you get that bench rest tolerance where you need it. Single piece bolt, handle is not welded, not TIG, not soldered. It's just one piece of metal. We have a fluted firing pin to reduce some of the weight, and then we beefed it up a little bit to reduce drag so we didn't get that worm effect inside the bolt body. And so that gives us a really quick lock time. Double plunger ejectors, mini M16 extractor, gives you a real positive feel. And we have the bolt release from
Side bolt release.
Side bolt release with a design so that you cannot smash the pin and make it stop working. It actually has a bit of a slide to it so that it'll stop before you dent the pin and render it inoperable. Again, scope configurations and things like that are all variable, but these are pretty much the hallmarks. We didn't bring the ultralight gun in because that's not really Rex's specialty. He's into the long range nail drive.
I'm a heavy set kind of guy, if you haven't noticed.
And so we're getting into the PRS game. That kind of brought us into a different world, and we're starting to design a little looser bolts for the guys who really want to run slamming. And they're, you know, guys who are shooting 100 rounds, 120 rounds a day, PRS matches, you know. And we've put together packages for those guys as well with this action and barrel, where we can offer a barreled action and 2 extra barrels that are already chambered and fit, so a guy can just have a barrel vise on his tailgate and a wrench and change it out if something goes wrong. He shoots the barrel blind during an event. He can just swap barrels right there on the back of his truck.
Rock and roll, you want to burn a few?
I'd love to burn a few.
Let's do it.
But she hits me, just assembles my leg. So I went to the doctor and he gave me a pain. Now she waits, some of us are dreaming, praying that hope that she kills instead of leaving the name. Cause she's a minefield, she'll bite your body from your soul. Minefield, leave a big smoking hole. Minefield, please don't beat off my leg. Minefield, that little round thing over there? Get